Ever taken a sugar pill and felt your headache disappear? Or maybe you read the side effects of a medication and suddenly started feeling them, even at a low dose. This isn't just in your head, well, it is, but not in the way you think. Welcome to the incredible world of the placebo and nocebo effects, where your expectations literally shape your biology. So, what exactly are these effects? The placebo effect is when you experience a real, positive outcome from a treatment that has no active therapeutic ingredient. Think of that sugar pill. Your belief that it will work is what triggers the healing. On the flip side, the nocebo effect is its dark twin. This is when negative expectations lead to negative outcomes. If you're convinced a treatment will make you feel sick, your body might just listen. It's the ultimate proof that our minds and bodies are deeply, undeniably connected. But how does a simple belief create such a powerful physical change? Let's dive into the neuroscience. When you believe you're receiving a real treatment, your brain doesn't just sit back and watch. It gets to work. Brain imaging studies show that when someone takes a placebo they believe is a painkiller, their brain releases its own natural pain-relieving chemicals, called endogenous opioids. These are the same chemicals that medications like morphine target. Your brain literally creates its own medicine. It's not just about opioids. The expectation of a reward, like feeling better, also fires up the dopamine system, the same pathway linked to motivation, pleasure, and focus. This release of dopamine can reduce pain, improve motor function in conditions like Parkinson's disease, and even boost your mood. Your brain is essentially running a pharmacy, and your beliefs are writing the prescriptions. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning and expectation, is the command center, sending signals that cascade through your nervous system to produce these very real biological effects. Now, it's not just the pill or injection itself that matters. The power of placebo is deeply tied to meaning, ritual, and symbols. Think about it. Why does a doctor in a white coat, in a sterile clinic, inspire more confidence than a friend offering you a random pill? It's the context. The entire ritual of a medical consultation, the serious conversation, the prescription pad, the authoritative environment, all of these elements signal to your brain that something important and effective is happening. This is what we call the power of meaning. Studies have shown that the presentation of a placebo can dramatically change its effectiveness. The sugar pills are often more effective than one. A placebo injection tends to work better than a placebo pill. Even the color of the pill matters. Blue pills are often associated with sedative effects, while red pills are seen as stimulants. Our brains are constantly looking for cues in our environment to interpret what's happening. When these cues align to create a powerful story of healing, the placebo effect is amplified. The ritual provides a framework for our belief, making it more tangible and therefore more powerful. But what happens when this powerful mind-body connection works against us? That's the nocebo effect. If you've ever felt queasy just from reading the potential side effects on a medicine bottle, you've experienced it firsthand. The nocebo effect is when negative expectations cause negative symptoms. Fear, anxiety, and a focus on what could go wrong can trigger your body's stress response. When you're anxious about a treatment, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This fight or flight response can increase inflammation, heighten pain perception, and even suppress your immune system. So, if a doctor tells you, this injection might sting a little, your brain can amplify that sensation into significant pain because it was primed to expect it. In some clinical trials, people given a placebo have reported the same side effects as those taking the actual drug, simply because they were told it was a possibility. The nocebo effect shows us that our fears and anxieties aren't just feelings. They are biochemical signals that can make us physically worse. This brings us to a more holistic perspective. The placebo and nocebo effects are not just about tricking the brain. They are powerful demonstrations of the body's innate capacity for self-healing. Our intention, mindset, and the stories we tell ourselves about our health are not just background noise. They are active ingredients in our well-being. When we cultivate a positive mindset, we're not just being optimistic. We're creating a biochemical environment that is conducive to healing. We are tapping into our body's own self-regulating mechanisms. Think about the language you use. Saying "my back is killing me" creates a very different internal narrative than "my back is healing and getting stronger every day." Your emotional state matters, too. Feelings of hope, gratitude, and safety can calm the nervous system and support recovery. Conversely, feelings of fear, helplessness, and stress do the opposite. It's about recognizing that you are an active participant in your health journey, not a passive bystander. Your mind is your most powerful ally in navigating your physical health. So, how can we use this knowledge to our advantage in daily life? It's not about abandoning medicine and trying to wish ourselves better. It's about integrating this understanding to support conventional treatments and improve our overall well-being. First, Cultivate positive expectations. When you start a new health routine, whether it's a medication, a new diet, or an exercise plan, focus on the benefits. Visualize yourself feeling healthier and stronger. Create a positive story around it. Second, create your own healing rituals. This could be as simple as taking your daily supplement with a moment of gratitude, or turning your skincare routine into a mindful, calming practice. These small rituals give your brain the cues it needs to support your intentions. Third, manage your information diet. While it's important to be informed, obsessing over potential side effects or negative outcomes can trigger the nocebo effect. Focus on reliable information and positive success stories. And finally, practice mindfulness and stress reduction techniques. Meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature can help calm your nervous system and shift your body from a state of stress to a state of healing. By consciously working with your mindset, you can harness the power of the placebo effect to become a more active and empowered agent in your own health. Your mind is ready to help you heal. You just have to give it the right instructions. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this exploration of the mind-body connection fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you next time.